Shalom. I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to my Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Yakalia from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about the mark of the beast prophecy, which is the mark chip. All roads lead to this prophecy. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Alright, and he is referring to the rulers of this world today, who are the wicked, as it says in Job chapter 9 and verse 24, who are the Edomites, these so-called white people, starting with their elite, their ruling class. Alright, so they intend to mark chip the entire world, and the word mark, G5480, is charagma, which is a stamp and imprinted mark, and it's physical, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it's a physical thing, which is that mark chip, and unless you have it, you won't be able to make purchases or conduct business. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. G5516, Chi-Psi stigma, and then when you go to G4742, it says stigma, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. Okay, it says here, stizo, to stick, that is, prick, a mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership. Okay, so once you take it, man, you will become the property of the wicked elite of Esau, Edom. All right, and it's this new, more perfect slavery system in their mind that they will be ushering in. So we're in this period right now, and it's clear to see. Let's go straight into this information. Imply.org. Imply, implantable healthcare with you at all times, telling you how your day is going. All right, so you can hear about them on all of those places, and they're supported by all of those places. Okay, this Imply started in 2019, but you know, the Spirit brings it out when the Spirit sees it most fit to bring it out. Okay, and then it has some prizes. Let's get into the about. All right, so this is their team and their partners. As you can see, they have some very important partners working with them. Look at the first one right there. Department for Transport. Okay, they're all over social media as well. As you can see, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and I forget what that last one is. All right, now let's get into some information. Imply is announcing the release of Imply Caspian, your identifier. Okay, now please keep in mind everything that's going on in the world right now, and please keep in mind that main point of focus that's going on in the world and the solution that has come in for that main point of focus. Okay. London, UK, Imply Limited today announced Imply Caspian, a new subdermal device that allows people to keep their personal information with them at all times. Imply Caspian allows first responders and emergency staff to treat casualties faster by scanning an Imply owner using a smart device and a free mobile application. Okay, so let's look at the features and benefits. Never lose or forget your medical information. Okay, easily accessible using the NFC, near field communication functionality of smart devices. Okay. It gives you a short history of the implantable technology. Implantable devices have been developed in the 90s, yes, because they've been working on this for a very long time. This is at the forefront of Esau Edom's, the Wicked Elite, NWO, which we are currently in the process of right now, and have been further used by biohackers in the world. They have recently been used in more commercial applications, such as the Swedish railway systems that use them as ticket options. They are generally used as access, identification, or healthcare devices and can solve interesting problems in authentication. What is NFC technology? NFC is a technology that originates from RFID technology. Okay? We've called it the RFID mark chip, but over the years, it develops more, right? So you have NFC technology that's a part of it as well. So we just call it the microchip at this point. It is widely available in smartphones and is the underlying technology for contactless mobile and card payments. Because of its frequency and therefore physically closer activation of the chip, it is deemed much safer than conventional RFID technology. One of the reasons why it got adopted by financial institutions and secure electronic access applications. So it's telling you straight up that this microchip that is used, this Imply medical microchip, has the same technology that is used to make payments. You see, this microchip that Esau Edom is bringing in is going to be an all-for-one use. So everything's going to be stored onto it, man. Okay, as you can see, this Imply microchip lets you know which part it specializes in. Okay, but it has ties to all of these other things as well that it can be used for, essentially. Okay, so down here, there are some recent posts. The European Personal Implantables Market, Ghislaine Boddington. The human body is the next computer interface. Or it's a transhumanism that's coming. Okay, that's a part of Esau Edom's NWO. Sustain Health, Get a Drip, launches Imply Biotech implants on the rise. So we have this right here. The European Personal Implantables Market. In recent years, implantable technology has developed rapidly. Today, subdermal implants are available for a wide range of everyday uses, from making payments to storing medical data. And the potential for further application seems almost limitless. But while the benefits of the technology are recognized by many, there are others who are either unaware of its possibilities or who have perceived concerns about it, particularly in areas such as data security, privacy, and personal health. This raises the obvious questions. What are the current consumer attitudes toward implantables, and what are their implications for future market growth? In order to gain insights into these questions, Imply carried out a market study during the first half of 2020. What else started in that year? This study used social media to invite people from across Europe to complete a questionnaire regarding their awareness of and attitude towards the latest implantable technology. In all, 395 responses from people aged 18 plus were received and analyzed. Among the key conclusions from this analysis was that market interest in subdermal implants has grown significantly over the past few years, current consumer attitudes towards the technology are generally very positive, the future for implantable devices, and particularly devices with medical functionality, looks encouraging. Okay, so then they have a PDF for it, man. So it's clear to see, right? It's so clear to see how everything is just tying in together with whatever it is that's going on, that thing that's going on in this world as well, right? It's clear to see. Okay, and if you can't see it, it's because Yahweh Shemisha hath blinded you, and if you continue to be blinded by it, I mean, it is what it is, man. All right? There's only a portion of Israelites that will be saved, and those Israelites are of the elect. Okay? So it mentioned this thing about the study, right? And people being more about it. Take a look at this. So I've been holding on to this article, all right, since the 8th when I saw it. And I've been wondering, how am I going to bring this out? And I wasn't quite able to bring it out until today. You see, so that's how the Spirit works, right? From NFCworld.com, 1 in 2 UK consumers would consider a payments chip implant. 1 in 2, all right? Just over 1 in 2, 51% UK consumers would consider using payments using a chip implanted in their hand, provided it met certain criteria, including medical safety and privacy protection, a new survey reveals. Boom. 1 in 2. So we're getting closer, man. We're getting so much closer. Okay? And then, we know what's going on worldwide. Okay? You see that right there from RT? That's what's happening as well. Right? So that's what's happening. And then I want to bring out this video. All right. Russian developers create unique QR code. QR code is tied to the NFC technology. It's tied to the RFID technology. It's all working together, man. Okay. To deter black market. Okay. So they're letting you know that you have these black market going on, and they need to find a way to stop it. And the ultimate solution eventually is going to be that Karagma. All right, it's obvious to see. So you can actually, let me just play the first few seconds of this video.
This is a QR code that I got from Russian authorities to prove that I've got antibodies from a vaccine. I can use it to go to a theater, for example. But for now, someone can steal it from me and use it instead of me. Soon, though, that won't be possible because of an invention by one Russian startup, which have come up with QR codes that cannot be copied whatsoever.
At first glance, the QR codes that Stanislav invented don't look too different from the classic ones we've known for a while already. But if you take a closer look, you'll see that they include a sophisticated additional element in the middle, a rectangle with a smaller and less traceable pattern of shapes. That's what makes it different. So, are you saying that your QR codes cannot be copied in any way at all?
Yes, there is no way.
It's absolutely impossible.
Prove it, we can go over to the printer, make copies of our codes, and I'll show you how it works. Then we can also take a picture of the QR codes on the phone and try to read them.
All right, it's going to be that unique identifier, man. All right, there's no way to get around this new slavery system that Esau is bringing in. This is the Goldex IPPO microchip implant, all right, over there in Japan. And I just want to find an image. You see that? All for one use. Okay? Everything is going to be tied to it. And from what I read previously, it's obvious to see. And we're in that time. In the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. It will surely come, it will not tarry." So the prophecy is speaking very clearly. But, you know, it might seem like it's tarrying, but it's not tarrying. Okay? I'm letting y'all know straight up front. The system is in place and it's ready to go. Okay, I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of videos on this topic, man. Everything is already connected digitally. Okay? Esau, Edom, what they need right now are two things. One, the famine to kick in, okay? They really need this famine to kick in. And two, the crash of the current monetary system so that they can usher this in. Those two things are very important right now. And we're in the midst of the famine rolling in and the inflation happening, which is going to lead to hyperinflation. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 to 10 lets you know about the judgment. If you take the mark chip, which is that mark of the beast, and this judgment is unto you Israelites only, because only we can be saved from the destruction that is coming. Salvation is only for our people. With that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemi Shai Bashim Kodesh. Wa Abad Babal Shalom.